In the heart of Ayana, where red dust curls behind every barefoot child, lived Nia, a bright-eyed girl with dreams as big as the sun that kissed her village. She lived with her mama, Gogo, and 4 little siblings in a crumbling 2-room house, where love was plenty, but money was scarce. When mama fell ill, Nia prayed to the ancestors, to God, to anyone who would listen. But one cold morning, mama's breath slipped away like smoke in the wind. At just 19, Nia became mother, father, and sister to her siblings. By the grace of God, Nia earned a bursary to study engineering. She packed her dreams into a small suitcase and boarded a bus to Johannesburg. But city life was expensive. Rent, textbooks, sending money home, and soon the bursary stretched thin. That's when the blessers came. Rich, smooth-talking men offering iPhones and rent money in exchange for her youth. 4 years later, Nia walked across the graduation stage, her siblings cheering through a video call. She promised herself no more blessers. She was done surviving. It was time to live. She landed a job at a mining company, put on the hard hat and overalls, and started sending real money home. But success came with a price. Nia couldn't say no. She paid for school fees, groceries, Gogo's medication, and even cousins' weddings. At work, she smiled through exhaustion. At home, her phone buzzed with new requests. She swiped her credit card to feel better, the fancy hair, the gold watch, the designer bag. But behind the sparkle, debt grew like a shadow. One day, Nia sat alone in her apartment, surrounded by unopened bills. The lights flickered. She had missed the electricity payment. She wept, not for herself, but for the girl she used to be. She had saved everyone except herself. Nia reached out for help. She spoke to a financial counselor, joined a support group, and read every book she could find on money. She learned to set boundaries, to say, "I love you, but I can't give you what I don't have." Slowly, she paid off her debt, one paycheck at a time. Her siblings found part-time jobs. Gogo sold handmade baskets. And for the first time, Nia breathed freely. In the heart of the village, under the same sun that watched her grow, Nia returned, not as a savior, but as a sister and granddaughter. She had learned that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Her journey was not one of shame, but of strength. And with every sunrise, she taught her family not just how to survive, but how to thrive. Dear listener, Nia's story is not just hers, it is ours. In a world where Black women carry the weight of generations, we must learn to honor our limits. Boundaries are not walls, they are bridges to healthier lives. Financial literacy is not a luxury, it is survival. May you remember that the cup must be full before it can overflow, and may you pour with wisdom.